सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Om. Page 48, Chapter 2, Naishkarmya Siddhi, verse number 3. वाक्यश्रवणमात्राच्च पिशाचकवदाप्नुयात् त्रिषु यादृच्छिकी सिद्धिः स्मार्यमाणे तु निश्चिता. Sureshwaracharya talking about Mahavakya as a valid pramanam, the source of knowledge about one's own real nature, that is, Aham Brahma Asmi. I am Brahman. This knowledge is not coming to anyone or looking at it as a contradictory. When I am a body-mind complex, when I am suffering in this world, how can I claim that pure, all-pervading, Ananda Swarupa, that Atma, how can I be that? This type of doubt comes because of communication gap. In spite of listening from the teacher, student is not able to understand Mahavakya, means there is some block in the mind. That block has to be removed. Here the Purvapakshi says, Mahavakya alone is the cause. How can you say so? Mahavakya alone is the cause. How can you say like that? That is the Purvapakshi's objection. Samsarasya karanam is ajnanam. Self-ignorance is the cause for sorrow, delusion, insecurity, fear, etc., etc. So, ajnanam, self-ignorance is the cause, dukkham is the effect. There is cause and effect relation between ajnanam and samsara. Samsara means what? Samyak sarati, from womb to womb, from one womb to another womb, taking birth is called samsara. So, samsara is the karyam, product of ajnanam, which is the cause. There is karya karana sambandha. Similarly, Mahavakya is the karanam, jnanam is the karyam. Mahavakya produce knowledge. So, Mahavakya is the karanam, jnanam is the effect. Between Mahavakya and jnanam, knowledge, there is karya karana sambandha. That is analyzed here in this portion. When we understand, people say after listening to Shastra, I have understanding, but I don't have knowledge. I have understanding, I am understanding Swamini, but I don't have realization. I have understanding, but I don't have anubhava, experience. I have understanding because you are teaching, I am understanding, but I don't have moksha. I have no anubhava, I have no moksha, I have no realization like that, people say that is a wrong statement. What I have to say, I have understanding, therefore I have realization. I have understanding, therefore I have anubhava. I have understanding, therefore I have knowledge. Therefore, understanding itself is knowledge. Understanding Mahavakya itself is realization. Understanding Mahavakya itself is anubhava. Understanding Mahavakya itself is moksha. This communication properly done by the teacher and grasped by the disciple, student, then Vedanta is a walkover. In this portion, what Sureshwaracharya is telling, Tvampada Vichara to be done properly. From Mahavakya, that Tvampada, you are, that you, when Upanishad says, Chandogya Upanishad, you, it is showing, pointing out you. That you has to be understood or analyzed properly. If that is not done, Mahavakya cannot be grasped. So, Sureshwaracharya is having a great project here to analyze the Tvampada Vakyam. Tvampada, from that Mahavakya. Now what Purapakshi says, why Mahavakya alone is the source of Jnanam, I am not going to accept that. That is not the primary pramanam. That is what he want to negate or refute. Refute the idea of Siddhanti or the Sureshwaracharya. Siddhanti means we the Vedantins, who is speaking that Mahavakya is the pramanam, the only pramanam, the definite pramanam. We are talking, but Purapakshi is objecting. What he said, he introduced four stages. Four stages means four ways of presentation he did. Vakya Ashravanat Jnanam has come to Prajapati and Vamadeva. That one example he took for the first level. First level in the sense, first stage, first presentation, that is. Then second way of understanding of Mahavakya is Shravanat. Shravana also is there. That example is taken here. Pishachakavad apnuyat. Shravanat. So because of Shravanam also happens, but that only you should not use, because there are Prajapati and Vamadeva, without Vakya Shravanam they have got self-knowledge. Therefore only you cannot say. Then third one, what he said, Smaranat, by remembering that Mahavakya, by remembering the teaching again and again, one attains Atmajnanam. Purapakshi's contention. Third one. Then there is another possibility. Four possibilities he presented. The third and second and third verses are Purapakshi's slokas. So third presentation, Smaranat, remembrance. By remembering only, like Taittiriya Upanishad, when father said, Varuna said to Bhrigu, his son, Eto va imani bhutani jayante ena jatani jivanti. This is the father's teaching, but he didn't get knowledge there. Then he has got a doubt still. Bhrigu has got a doubt. Therefore, father said, you go and tapas, tad vijijnasasva, tapo tapyeti. May you do inquiry, may you do further remember again and again smaranam. So Bhrigu has got knowledge by smaranam, Purvapakshi's contention. Then fourth possibility of getting knowledge is smaranam. Smaranam means again Guru made the student to remember. That remembrance is not done by the student, the teacher. That teacher, smaranam, that is called causal. The remembrance they made by another teacher. In the case of a man, smarana, that word is given here in the smaryamani. In the case of a person made to remembered. Now, in this third verse, second line, he says the fourth one is more powerful. When it is remembered, made by the teacher to remember the student, smaryamani nischita. The firm knowledge comes when the teacher made the remembrance. Yes, you are that. Like Shwetaketu, after studying 12 years, from Gurukulam he came back to his house. Father asked, have you asked your teacher by knowing which everything is known? Shwetaketu said, I don't think my teacher knows that. So arrogantly he said. Then father understood this Shwetaketu has not understood the truth. Then Shwetaketu asked his father, you please tell me whatever I heard from my teacher, and that what you are asking, what I did not know from my teacher, please you teach me. That smaranam, what Uddalaka did to Shwetaketu is smaranam. Similarly, here also, that is more nischita bhavati jnanam. That is the idea he presented. Trishu yadrichiki, there is one correction in the second line. Yadrichiki, cha, cha, second cha, first cha plus second cha. Yadrichiki, you can do that. For in Indra's case, and Indra accidentally, it is a coincidence. Indra has got knowledge, but Virochana didn't get knowledge from same Prajapati. So, Yadrichiki, in Indra's case, it is Yadrichiki. Then, Vakya Shravana Matra Cha, this is the second possibility. Vakya Shravanat. Then Pishachakavat, that is the example for Vakya Shravanam. So totally 4 possibilities we have to remember. Ashravanam, Shravanam, Smaranam and Smaranam. So not only by Shravanam of Mahavakya, by Ashravanam also, Smaranam also, Smaranam also, one can get Atma Jnanam. Purvapakshi's opinion. Now, why he arrived at, what he has to do to negate us? We said Anvaya Vitareka. Anvaya Vitareka means co-presence and co-absence. Yat Sattve, Yat Sattvam is co-presence. Yadabhave, Yadabhavaha, co-absence. This co-presence is called Anvaya in Sanskrit. This co-absence is called Vyatireka. Anvaya Vyatireka. In Sanskritam, how you present this? Yat Sattve, Yat Sattvam. ஏது இருக்கும்போது ஏது இருக்குமோ, தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும்னா ஏது இருக்கும்போது ஏது இருக்குமோ, எஸ் சத்வே எஸ் சத்வம். மகாவாக்கிய சத்வே ஞான சத்வம், co-presence. What is co-absence, Vitareka? Mahavakya abhave, when there is no Mahavakya jnanam, jnana abhavaha. When there is no Mahavakya teaching, Mahavakya abhave, yad abhave, Jnana abhavaha. There is no jnanam possible. So yat sattve, yat sattvam, yad abhave, yad abhavaha, tat tasya karanam. Therefore, that is the cause of that. Tat tasya karanam. महावाक्य सत्वे ज्ञान सत्वम महावाक्य अभावे ज्ञान अभावः तस्मात् महावाक्यम एव ज्ञानस्य कारणम. Sanskritam is simple. When there is Mahavakya teaching, the student hear that Mahavakya teaching from the teacher, Jnanam comes. There is no Mahavakya teaching, Jnanam cannot come. This is called Anvaya and Vyatireka. So now this can be presented in what way? Karana Karya. Karana means what? Mahavakya is the Karana. Karyam is what? Jnanam. Atma Jnanam or Brahma Jnanam. So Brahma Jnanam is Karyam born out of Mahavakya. Mahavakya is the Karanam. Now Purva Pakshi, to negate our contention, that is Sureshwaracharya's contention of Yas Sattve Yat Sattvam, Mahavakya Sattve, Jnana Sattvam, he has to negate. Therefore, what he has to do? He has to demolish the Karya Karana Sambandha of Mahavakya and Jnanam. If you want to refute us, if you want to negate us, he has to talk about Karya Karana Sambandha is not there. Between what and what? Cause-effect relation is not there between Mahavakya and Jnanam. He has to prove. Then simultaneously he has to prove Anvaya is not there, Vyatireka is not there, Anvaya Vyatireka is also not there. Karya Karana Sambandha he has to demolish, Anvaya Vyatireka he has to demolish. Because we said Mahavakya Sattve Jnana Sattvam Mahavakya Bhave Jnana Bhavaha. So he has to demolish that also. Therefore he has to say what? When we say Anvaya Vyatireka, co-presence and co-absence, he has to demolish that. Then what he has to say? He has to say there is no Anvaya also, there is no Vyatireka also. There is no Anvaya, there is no Vyatireka. Then what is there? Anvaya Vibhichara Darshanam is there and Vyatireka Vibhichara Darshanam is there. That he has to establish. To prove his that four possibilities, to establish that he has to prove. How he has to prove? For examples you take, these are all not directly there available in the sloka, but all commentators in other books, the vritti of Sureshwaracharya's on Brihadaranyaka, they are all available, the ideas we have to collect and present here. What Purva Pakshi says, has to say, Vyatireka Vyabhichara. What is that Vyatireka Vyabhichara? I have to use certain Sanskrit words. I am helpless, so I will try to, wherever possible I can translate, otherwise you have to put up with that. Yad abhave yad abhavaha. That we have to take. Vyatireka. Yad abhave, Mahavakya abhave, yad abhavaha, we said jnana abhavaha. But he says, the first one, possibility, he has to take and negate. Prajapati Vamadeva case, yad abhave yat bhavaha. That is called Vibhichara. Vyatireka Vyabhichara. Vyatireka Vyabhichara means what? Your Vyatireka, what you said, because of what is, whose absence, who is absent. Who's absent? Who is absent? Mahavakya absence, Jnana absence. Mahavakyam illanna Jnanam irukadanu sonnel. ஆனாலும் மகா வாக்கியம் இல்லாமல் ஞானம் இருக்கே, அதுதான் விபிச்சாரம். இட் கோயிங் எக்ஸ்டென்ஷன். Vitireka is going beyond now. Your Vitireka doesn't work in Prajapati Vamadeva case. So Vitireka Vyabhichara is there. Therefore, yad abhave, mahavakya abhave api, yad bhavaha, jnana bhavaha. Jnanam is there. For whom? For Prajapati and Vamadeva. So Prajapati, when he was born, first he was born, he iksham chakre, then he thought, and there is no second thing, na didiyat vai bhayam bhavati, there is second thing alone is there, there is fear. When there is no second thing, there is no fear, he has got knowledge. What mahavakya he received? Nothing. Therefore yad abhave yat bhavaha, jnana bhavaha, jnanam is present for Prajapati. Vamadeva also, from mother's womb itself, he has got, without listening to Guru's Mahavakya, he said, Manurabhavam. Mother's womb itself he recognized. Therefore, that is also Vitireka Vyabhichara example. So, this is Vitireka Vyabhichara Darshanam. He showed and established. In 4th and 5th verse, we are going to negate that later. Now then Bhrugu case, in the Bhrugu Smaranam Vishaye Anvaya Vyabhichara. Anvaya Vyabhichara means in spite of listening from the Guru, and Bhrugu didn't get listening from the father Varuna, Bhrugu didn't get straight away knowledge. And he went and did tapas, inquiry, Smaranam, remembering father's words again. Then he has got that Ananda. He didn't turn up. Then all the way father went to search Bhrugu, where is my son? And he understood that my son has got knowledge. When? After Smaranam. Therefore, there Anvaya Vyabhichara we have to see. That is what Satapo tapyata satapastaptva annam brahmeti vyajanat. He has understood that finally Brahman. Again he is coming to his father. Father says, no, again you do tapas. No, again you do tapas. So he crossed all the 5 koshas. Finally he understood because of Smaranam. Therefore he says here, yad Anvaya means yat sattvam you said, Mahavakya sattve, Jnana sattvam. Even though Mahavakya is there, Jnanam abhava is there for Bhrugu and Shvetaketu. Therefore, Smaranam only will work here. Therefore, what he says, Mahavakya sattve api Jnana abhavaha. Anvaya is not working. Therefore, Anvaya Vyabhichara. Mahavakya sattve api Jnana abhavaha. Understood? Mahavakya is there. Bhrugu also heard from his father. Shvetaketu studied in his Gurukulam for 12 years. In spite of that, straight away Mahavakyam has not given Jnanam to both of them. And Purvapakshi says, I am also there. I didn't receive Jnanam by Mahavakya. நான் இருக்கேனே எனக்கு வரலையே ஞானம்னு சொல்றான் அவனே. So therefore Mahavakya sattve api Anvaya is there, but it goes Vyabhichara. It is not giving Jnanam. It is not giving knowledge. This is the Purvapakshi's conclusion. You cannot say Mahavakyam alone can give knowledge. It is the only source. You should not say. It gives definite knowledge. You cannot say. Definite source you cannot say. Therefore, what? Therefore, Mahavakyam is also okay, but Smaranam you have to take up. For this, we have to give the answer. What is the answer? Before going to read the next shloka, I want to present what way we are going to negate the Purvapakshi. This is a very important portion, very important slokas. So in the second case, there is no problem. Shravanam gives knowledge, one possibility. Kenopanishad student like Anyadeva viditadado aviditadadhi manye viditam, like that he said. Shravana, through Shravana he has got. But all people are not getting like Kenopanishad student like all are not getting through Mahavakya only. The second was possibility is very, very rare. That is ruled out almost according to Purvapakshi, not according to us. Okay. In the third case, Smaranam, Vakya Dhyanam. Smaranam and Vakya Dhyanam, Sureshwaracharya asking, how one can do Smaranam without listening to Mahavakya? Smaranam or Dhyanam about Mahavakya, contemplation or anything without listening, without hearing the Mahavakya from the teacher. Even Smaranam also, remembrance also, Dhyanam regarding the teaching, thinking, Dhyanam means pondering over, meditating upon the teaching, contemplating upon the teaching. That alone can give even help to the Smaranam. Without listening, there is no Smaranam at all. When you do Smaranam, when you already had first direct Shravanam, you remember something. Okay. For example, in worldly parlance, you remember something. When you remember anything, first you had an experience, you have seen it previously, long before, or you have experienced that object, tasted or heard or smelled something previous, whatever is there, Smriti Rupam, it comes later. So, first Vakya, he has to listen. Even Smaranam also indirectly tells us, before Smaranam, Shravanam was there. That is why he is able to do Smaranam. Then Sureshwaracharya raised a question. Suppose, Yadi Smrutam Vakyam Jnanam Janayet. If remembered sentence cause for the emergence of knowledge. These words are not there, just I am telling in Sanskritam. Okay. And commentators who use the words Yadi Smritam Vakyam Jnanam Janayet, if the remembered teaching or Vakyam, Mahavakyam, it generates the knowledge, Kasmat Tadeva Vakyam Srutam Sat Jnanam Na Janayet. The same Vakyam, whatever is remembering, getting Jnanam, we are telling. I am asking, Sureshwaracharya asking the Purvapakshi, I am asking you, why the same Vakya, when he was listening, he didn't get knowledge? Why he didn't generate knowledge? Same Vakyam. You are telling by Smaranam it is giving knowledge. I am asking you, O Purvapakshi, why that same Vakya didn't give knowledge for him at the time of listening? That is my question. If you are not able to give answer, O Purvapakshi, I will give you the answer. While listening, he could not attain that knowledge. Knowledge is not generated in his mind because there is a block in the mind. Mind is not very much refined. It is preoccupied. It is not prepared mind. That is why in Katopanishad we saw Shravanayapi Bahubir Yona Labhyaha. Shravanayapi Bahubir Yona Labhyaha. Because it requires minds, very, very subtle mind. That mind is not there. It is not the deficiency of Mahavakya, but the deficiency of the Pramata, the student who is not ready for, whose mind is not like a blotting paper, like a sponge. Blotting paper, in olden days we used to ink pen we used to use, and the ink pen, when it more ink comes out, suppose immediately we will put the what paper, blotting paper, it absorb. Like that the student mind also, like sponge, that is not there. Mahavakya, in generating knowledge, there is no deficiency in Mahavakya. But in grasping the Mahavakya, there is a deficiency in the mind of the student. That's what Sureshwaracharya says. It's not the deficiency of Mahavakya Pramanam, but because of some block in the mind, Mahavakya could not function in the case of that student. Many students are not able to grasp because mind is so vacillating. Mind is moving so fast. As the Guru is talking, our mind goes, Pavam Guru ki onnume theriyadu. Our mind goes to America, Germany, where not, everywhere it goes, except in the class. And jocularly, Swamiji, Dayananda Swamiji put one joke. The students are sitting in the class, and the Guru asked, has it entered? What I said, has it entered? In Tamil, Swamiji says. Has it entered inside? Inside means inside the mind. What I said, has it entered? And the student looking at the roof, olden days thatched houses, and the roof, the student looking at there, wall baki anna, tail baki anna. Tail is remained, it has not entered fully. Guru எங்கேயோ பேசின்னு இருக்க, அவன் எங்கேயோ பார்த்துன்னு இருக்கான். அது மாதிரி வால் பாக்கி என்ன, டெய்ல் பாக்கி என்ன அர்த்தம். இது மாதிரி கேட்டுட்டே இருப்போம் நம்ம எத்தனை வருஷமோ. வீட்டு பிரச்சனை எல்லாம் வச்சுட்டு மனசுக்குள்ள, ஹவுஸ் ப்ராப்ளம், திஸ் ப்ராப்ளம், தட் ப்ராப்ளம், என்னென்னமோ மனசில் வச்சுட்டு எங்கேயோ போகிறது. இது எவாபரேட். The teacher's teaching evaporate many times. That is why Sureshwaracharya says, never question the validity of Mahavakya, question your intellect, question your mind, question your quality mind, question your efficiency. Pramatra dosha, not pramana dosha. This is about Smaranam. Okay, why he did Smaranam? Not heard in the class properly. Okay, and that is why Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, the more you practice, you get focused mind. Second, fourth possibility, what he said, Smaranam. In the Smaranam also, how we have to refute the Purvapakshi. He said in Smaranam, Nishchita, Smaryamane tu Nishchita, he said. Trishu Yadrichiki Siddhi. Trishu means the first possibility, second possibility, third possibility. Yadrichiki, accidental, coincident. That knowledge, Siddhi. Parantu Smaryamane tu Nishchita, he said. What do you mean by Smaryamane? Even Smaryamane also, because of previous listening only, even Guru is making him to remember. What is that remembering? Same. The Smaryamane, the Pramanam, Asambhavana Nivritti, Smaranam. Smaranam is also the Guru, why he has to remind again to the student. Oh Guru, Uddalaka did Smaranam to Shvetaketu. In the case of Shvetaketu, Pramana Asambhavana is there, that is Nivritti. Because of his arrogance, when Guru was telling, and he is not attentive. Something, pramana asambhavana nivritti, that has to be removed. Then prameya asambhavana, impossibility of prameya, some Brahman unme puriyade, Brahman ennamo, some abstract thing. And there is a doubt regarding Brahman. How I can be Brahman? How Brahman can be all-pervading? How Brahman can be pure? What is Brahman? Brahman is Sattva Chitta, Unarvu Irupudal. In the Unarvu Irupudal Marandidu Namo. When we say Brahman, Brahman no more periya. Now, existence consciousness is called Brahman. In Telugu we say Uniki Yeruka. Uniki means existence. Yeruka means consciousness. Iruppadal means existence. Unarvu means consciousness. Adida Brahman. Unakku unarvu irukka illaya? Iruppadal irukka illaya? Nee irukkiya illaya? Irukken Swamini anna. Adida Brahman. Irukkravan da Brahman. யாரு இருக்கானோ அவனுக்கு உணர்வு இருக்கா இல்லையா? நான் இருக்கேன் எனக்கு தெரியும்னு சொல்றான் இல்லையா? I know I am here. I am conscious of my existence. Your consciousness, you know that you are existent. And you are Brahman. Who is another than you? Brahman. Don't look up and down. Purastad dakshinataha uttarataha adhascha urdhvan இப்படி எங்க பார்க்க கூடாது. நானேதா எல்லாமே. I am only there as consciousness, existence in everything, in everybody, in everybody. Brahmananna and the Sat Chit Ananda Ananta Swarupam should come in our mind immediately, without any gap. Otherwise, Sat Chit, you when hearing you are happy, and again listening time Brahman, oh Brahman is this. You have to correlate. Brahmaneva Sat Chit. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman, in your own heart, available as I am. This Smaranam also, because of not focusing, not having reverence, not having tremendous faith in that Vakyam, Prameya Asambhavana, and the Brahman is whatever Veda says, whatever Shastra says, whatever my Guru says, I have to give tremendous importance to that words. Eno dano, casually listening, okay, ஏதோ குரு பேசுறாரு நான் கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன்னா, அந்த மாதிரி ஸ்ரத்த இல்லாதவனுக்கு ஞானம் வராது. எப்படிப்பட்டவனுக்கு ஞானம் வரும்னா நச்சிகேத்தன் மாதிரி இருக்கணும். ஸ்வேதகேத்து மாதிரி இருக்கக்கூடாது, நச்சிகேத்தன் மாதிரி இருக்கணும், கேனோபனிஷத்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட் மாதிரி இருக்கணும். அது அப்படி. Okay, so block has to be cleared. Prameya Sambhavana should be removed, and Viparita Bhavana, habitual orientation. நான் எப்படி பிரம்மன் ஆக முடியும் சுவாமினி? எனக்கு அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு, அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு, நான் என்னமோ பாவம் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டேன், நான் பிரம்மன் எப்படி ஆக முடியும்னா, நீ பிரம்மன் தான். பிரம்மன் ஆகாமல் இருக்க முடியாது, ஆகிறது கிடையாது. நீ பிரம்மன் தான், வேற வழி இல்லை. ஃபயர் burn the finger. அது எவ்வளவு உண்மை? How much real it is? Fire burned the finger. It burns any object, not only finger, any object. How much real it is? No. Our fire in our place, it won't burn. No. Never. Its nature is that. That's all. It does its job. Similarly, whether you accept it or not, you have viparita bhavanas. You look down upon yourself. You have self-diffidence. You don't have self-esteem at all. You look down upon yourself. You have lot of inferiority complex is there. That is your viparita bhavana problem. That is why you require smaranam. So Mahavakya already you heard. Guru has to remind you. Tattvamasi 9 times சொல்ல வேண்டியதாச்சு. யாரு? அப்பா உத்தாலகன், ஃபாதர் டு ஸ்வேதகேத்து. எதுக்கு 9 times சொல்லணும்? ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் எத்தனை எக்ஸாம்பிள் one time தத்துவமசிக்கு one எக்ஸாம்பிள் கோல்டு எக்ஸாம்பிள் clay எக்ஸாம்பிள் and iron metal examples cloth and thread example so many examples smaranam because Shvetaketu has got viparita bhavana I know everything adamancy means படிக்கும்போது எனக்கு எல்லாமே தெரியும் எனக்கு தான் தெரியும் I know everything I understand everybody is overconfident overconfidence also not good inferiority complex also is not good diffidence is also not good therefore middle path moderate always these are all blocks viparita bhavana viparita bhavana nivritti has to take place prameya asambhavana has to remove and pramana asambhavana has to be removed pramanalla doshame kadiyadu நம்ம மனசுக்குள்ள தோஷம் எல்லாம் வச்சுண்டு டிஃபெக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் வச்சுண்டு we look at the shastra as though defective many people look down at the teachings because not able to understand and they say இதெல்லாம் நம்ம புரியாது என்னமோ பேசுறது வேதம் என்னமோ பேசுறது உபனிஷத்து என்னமோ பேசல உன்னை பற்றி தான் பேசுறது it is talking about you only when you are going to realize, recognize, discover this fact postponing day by day and because of viparita bhavana that is why smaranam is required therefore now once block is cleared guru says guru understands இந்த ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பிளாக்ஸ் இருக்கு ஹார்ட்டில் பிளாக் இல்லை நான் சொல்கிறது ஹார்ட்டில் பிளாக் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் இந்த மைண்டில் பிளாக் intellectual block it's an intellectual arrogance ன்னு தெரியாது it won't look guru knows எந்த அளவுக்கு நமக்கு arrogance இருக்கு எங்கெங்க இருக்கு எப்படி வருது அதுக்கு தான் சமர்ப்பணம் surrender to the guru the more we have rapport with guru knows our weaknesses once guru knows our intellectual mental weaknesses emotional weaknesses guru knows how to give guidance and guru will help us அந்த அளவுக்கு நமக்கு தைரியம் இருக்கணும் குரு கிட்ட நம்ம பழகிறதுக்கு தைரியம் இருக்கணும் தைரியம் என்ன பெருசு தைரியம் அந்த ஸ்ரத்தை இருக்கணும் சாஸ்திரத்தில் I want knowledge that's all my guru is my well wisher my guru within his hand there is shastram so he does the ignorance-o-dectomy okay appendicectomy tonsillectomy hysterectomy மாதிரி எல்லாம் ரிமூவல் தானே they remove everything there tonsils they remove appendicitis la appendix they remove and hysterectomy la uterus they remove so in Vedanta also what dectomy we have to do ignorance-o-dectomy so therefore what is wrong if I surrender to my guru my ego should not come there if I am surrendering to my guru means I am surrendering to shastra I am surrendering to shastra means tyage naikhe amrutatva manasu you have to tyagam pannanum and ahankaram naanangiradhe vidanum first நான்ங்கிற இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் நமக்கு ஞானம் வரவே வராது அதுதான் அந்த விபரீத பாவனை வெரி வெரி பவர்ஃபுல் why it is a big block so mind gets cleared when we study more and rapport with the teacher very very important so vakya sattve jnana sattvam therefore in 2 3 4 second possibility third possibility fourth possibility lo vakyam eva karanam jnanasya establish then what about the first thing how we have to refute the purapakshi first possibility means what enna swamini the possibility enna prajapati vamadeva first possibility he said Vitireka Vibichara he showed Prajapati has got knowledge without Mahavakya, Vamadeva has got knowledge without Mahavakya. Then Sureshwaracharya asking how they have got knowledge. What is Shastra Pramanam? Some commentator writes regarding this Prajapati, he has got knowledge, you are telling. After that, in Purusha Vidha Brahmana, it comes. Next sentence, what Upanishad says, Prajapati felt loneliness. Loneliness. Na ekaki ramate. A single person cannot revel, cannot enjoy. The thought came to Prajapati himself. Ekaki na ramate. Therefore, he became as Manu and Shatarupa. He himself became as two pati patni like couples, and many couples later he himself manifested, and he want to enjoy, he want to revel. Commentators writes, if Prajapati has got knowledge, what he has to say, Atmanyeva cha santushtaha. Atmanyeva, he would have enjoyed Atmaratireva syat Atmatruptasya manavaha. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಂದ ಮಾದರಿ ಅವರ ಡಿಸೈರ್ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪಂ. Lonely one cannot enjoy. Ekaki na ramate. Let me have company, partner. Vandachi ulagam anna. World has come. Duality has come. Commentators comment whether Prajapati has got knowledge or not. The doubt varade ipo. Next sentence la. Upanishadla. Therefore what, you should not take that example. Commentators say, oh Purvapakshi, you should not take such example, Prajapati example here. Why? Later he has got compare some company he wants, some partner he wants. If a person is Atma Jnani, Atma Ratirevasya, he can revel in Atma. He need not feel ekaki. I am alone is different, I am lonely is different. People say I am alone, and alone to alone, all alone. Swami Chinmayananda used to say, alone to alone, all alone. Every one of us have come alone, and we go alone. That's all. Nobody come along with us. Alone to alone, all alone. But people feel loneliness. The loneliness is a problem. It is called samsara. Loneliness. Even when we go to sadhana camp also, people want to jodi pova. 2, 3 together they walk. They can't walk alone. Why? They want company. Bhayam. Not only bhayam, they want somebody there to talk, chat. That is the nature. Really speaking, ekaki, that is the best way of doing nididhyasanam. Okay, I don't want to say more about that because you are all grihasthas. I should not extend that. Okay, so therefore that example you should not take. Sureshwaracharya commentators write like that. Now in the case of Vamadeva, what is the pramanam here? Don't say he didn't have any mahavakya jnanam. Without that he has got knowledge. No, it is not like that. There is a pramanam in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. That mantra, tam vidya karmani samanvarabhete purva prajna cha. This is the Brihadaranyaka Pramana. So everyone, suppose any Mahatma has got that knowledge at young age itself, without going to Guru, without studying Mahavakya, scriptures and all, if he is able to say that I am Brahman, he is able to get that knowledge. What Shastra says? Because of brought forward, he has got samskara, Purva Janma, Yoga Bhrashtaha, in Purva Janma, not heard properly from the teacher completely, totally, in Purva Janma, that is brought forward. In bank book, they put PF, brought forward, previous account, everything comes to the next page as the total. Like that, this person also tam vidya karmani samarabhete purva prajna cha. Because of purva prajna that comes along with him, immediately he gets the knowledge without guru and mahavakya. He heard already. Vamadeva also heard previous janma. Even Bhagavan Krishna also says in 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Tatra tam buddhi samyogam labhate paurvadehikam. Paurvadehikam, because previous body is buddhi, buddhi samyoga, there is an vasana. That Purva Janma vasana comes. That is why I said many times, parents give birth to physical body. Mother, father are meant for what? To provide this jiva who is coming from time immemorial, anadi. This jiva gets the physical shell, physical sheath from parents. No mother, no father can give birth newly to the jiva. Jiva is already coming. That Jiva enters this mother's womb. Mother provides that flesh and blood, skeleton, body, physical body she provides. That's why mother is not able to understand the child's swabhava, vasana, etc. Every one of us born with our own vasanas. Imprints. Vasanas means what? They are all previous janma, samskara. Samskara. What is Brahmanam? It's not my words. Krishna says, Tatra tam buddhi samyogam labhate paurvadehikam. This much is there to refute Purvapakshi. Okay, that first possibility also, I don't accept. There is no Mahavakya involvement in his life. Mahavakya was there in previous birth. So finally, what is the conclusion? What Suresh Acharya want to say? Mahavakyam alone give jnanam. Either in this birth or previous birth, Mahavakya was there in Smaranam or Smaranam. Without Mahavakya, nothing works. That is the conclusion. Okay, that he is going to establish. I will read that 4th verse, introduction. Nayam naikantiko hetuhu yatah sarvoyam mahima gneyah vakyasya yathoditah vakyartham nakriyat hrute ya. Sorry, you can hear and there is some mistake. One word is missing. R should be there. Khyute vakyat kaschid janati tatvatah. Now the 4th and 5th verses, which are very important, there is one correction also. In the first line, sarvoyam, that S is after yakara, it should not be there. It should come before yakara. Sarvaha ayam, sarvoyam. That S mark should come before yakara, after vakara. Okay, that is the correction. And second line, hya hrite, rkara should be there, ritvam. He plus rite, he plus ya plus rite, ru. 3 letters are there. Now look into the introduction. Yataha, because of the following reason. What is your statement, O Purvapakshi? It is not proper. Ayam means this, your statement of 4 possibilities, Mahavakya alone, only, definite is not definite. That is, it is not certain. It is not definite, giving knowledge, that type of explanation. Ayam anaikantikaha hetuhu. Anaikantika means not uncertain. What the reason you are giving, that hetu is not correct. Ayam, this vakya lakshana hetu is not correct. The source of knowledge in the form of Mahavakya, Ayam, the source of knowledge in the form of Mahavakya. Whatever you said uncertain, but is anaikantika, it is uncertain, it is not definite, you said, it is not proper reason. Anaikantika hetuhu. Yataha, because of this reason. Fourth verse. I want to explain you, O Purvapakshi. Listen. I am Sarvaha. I am Sarvaha means all these four possibilities, whatever you said until now, elaborately, untiringly, as though you are the winner. But you are not the winner. What I want to say, Vakyasya eva jneyaha mahima. Vakyasya eva mahima jneyaha. One should know the glory of Mahavakya. One should know the greatness of Mahavakya. One should know the validity of Mahavakya. So all in Vedanta Paribhasha, the validity of Mahavakya is presented. The source of Mahavakya, that is the source. Mahavakya is the source, is established in epistemology, that is Vedanta Paribhasha. And the proof to show, proof is also shown for the validity of the Mahavakya. That all Gneyaha, Mahima Gneyaha, Yatha Uditaha, Vakyartham, Narite. Narite means without Vakyartham, it is not possible. Vakyat. Vakyat hi rite Vakyartham na. So one cannot understand Atman without Mahavakya. It is very clear for whom? Avigna, Kinchit janati tattvataha. So, Vakyat kinchit janati tattvataha. No one can understand without. Rite means without. Without Mahavakya, no one can understand clearly. Vakya eva janati. So all four possibilities, what reasons you are giving, they are not correct, they are not established properly. Therefore, my contention alone is correct. Mahavakyam. Next page, 49, page 5th verse. Introduction. Vakyam cha pratipadanaaya pravrittam sat pratipadayatyeva sarva pramananaamapi evam vrittatvat. This is a very powerful sentence. Sureshwaracharya says, your eyes, your ears give sound knowledge, eyes can give form knowledge. Can you question? Any other pramanam can come and question. In one of my lecture, I talked about Veda, the means of knowledge. So, every pramanam is very powerful. Your eyes are also great in giving the forms knowledge. Ears are also great, giving the sound knowledge. We don't require any proof for that. No one can establish this is not sound, this is form, this is not form, this is sound. No. No other pramanam can enter. Similarly, Vakya pramanam also. With regard to Atma, science cannot enter this field. Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, Arthapatti, they are all very powerful pramanams in their own field. But Mahavakyam is powerful in Atma field. Don't bring science also here. Science, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Upamana, any pramana other than Mahavakya, they talk about Dvaitam, duality, matter. But Mahavakya talk about Advaita Atma, which is not matter, it is consciousness, you the Atma. Therefore he says, Vakyancha. Here Vakyam means Samadhanam. I am going to give samadhanam, a statement made to give knowledge, to give the knowledge, that is the statement vakyam. To give knowledge to whom? To the listener, not everyone. To the listener, the knowledge we give. Pratipadanaya pravrittam. Pramanam has come only to give knowledge to you. There is no another any job for pramanam. Eyes are there only to give you forms of knowledge. There is no any other job for eyes. Ears are also only one job, to give sound knowledge to you. To tell me any other job is there for ear? No other job. Similarly, here pratipadanaya pravrittam sat, being meant for to generate the knowledge, they generate the knowledge, that's all. You have no any argument about that. Mahavakyam also meant to generate aham brahmasmi jnanam. Therefore what? Come to the next class. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.